Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the Telos Chillum. This board got an overhaul for 2020. This board is available in 5 sizes: 146, 149, 152, 155, and 158. This board features Telos's park camber, which is a camber 2.0, so instead of that standard arc in the middle, it's flatter between the feet and then it kinks down into the contact points. Basically, it reduces how much stress and load you have to put into the board to get the same pop and snap. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a bluebird day where it was still kind of crisp and cool out. You could see your breath, but the snow was fast, little slushy, chundery if you will. The powder was holding off in the trees. Did a couple groomer laps with it, and the groomers were completely perfect. Basically, it was just a typical Colorado bluebird day, and I rode these with my K2 Indy bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. This board has a standard middle-of-the-road park flex, so what you get is a huge sweet spot out in the tip and the tail where you can really just press and butter with it. Stiffer through the inserts, a little more play between the feet. Overall, it's just a park board. Now, it is stable to a point, which means you'll feel some chatter and you might get bucked around if you go into rutted out terrain at Mach 10 speeds. But overall, it's solid for landing park jumps. It's solid for just riding through a little bit of a rutted out landing in the park. Don't expect this board to be one of those decks that just boosts you to the moon. It's got snap, and I'm not going to deny that, but it's not the snappiest thing I've been on. The camber profile is really easy to engage. You can ollie off just about anything without having to worry about preloading or setting up for it. This board is more at home on jumps though. Small, medium, large, it's got you covered. I would say anything after like 50 feet, it's probably going to flex out if you land really tail heavy. When it comes to jibbing and buttering, that sweet spot out in the tip and the tail is immense. You can really get your weight out over it and just flex the shit out of this board. You can just bend it and twist it however you want when you're buttering. It's one of those boards that's easy to engage, a nose press or a tail press, and it holds, but there's still a little bit of rebound. And when you get sideways on a feature, even though it's flat through the middle because of that camber 2.0, it still hugs the feature and feels locked in. Slow speeds, high speeds, doesn't really matter. This board's very easy to jib with. It's definitely one of those boards where you can go hit a jump, hit a quarter pipe, and hit a rail or a box with it. The side cut on this board does not suck. When you want to rip a hard aggressive carve, you can. When you want to be more mellow and laid back, go for it. This is one of those boards that you can really drive into the center of the board and get it to rebound out and push off the tail through a carve. You'll notice that right away. It's great for tight, quick setup turns or long, drawn-out carves and everything in between. Yes, it is a park board, so you're probably not going to be railing as aggressive carves, but if you get in the half pipe and you need to be on edge, it's good. I definitely recommend this board for a park rider that wants snap, pop, and playfulness out of their board. Compared to last year's Chillum, this board is leaps and bounds better. It's just got better snap, a better flex to it. It just rides so much better. The second I got on this board, it just felt like I'd been on it for a while. I knew what was going on. I knew how it was going to react. It was just more playful. The one from last year was kind of dead in my opinion. It just wasn't, it was an okay snowboard. This is a better snowboard. This is like the progression of it and where you wanted it to be. Comparable boards, the Solomon Huck Knife, the Capita Outsiders. This has been my review of the Telos Chillum. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you thinking of buying one? If you are, leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation, see where it takes us. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of these videos that we've got coming out for you. And if you'd really like to support us, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. We're trying to build out a snowboarding news network, and we can't do it without the help of you guys. I could tell you more here, but I've got a video over there explaining it better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.